Today I want to talk a little bit about our church vision at Dwelling Place. Every church house has a mandate from heaven. And each of those things can look different from different church families. But one thing remains universal that should be universal in every single church house if people are walking with God. And that's the 4 principles that I'm going to talk about today a little bit. And in that, if that is the foundation, then as a church, we function in the callings and the unique visions that God's given us locally. We have to go after this corporately so that we each take ownership personally. God doesn't want a room full of babies and one school teacher. He wants a room full of grown, mature sons and daughters that walk in their local community, changing the world, saving souls, and coming together on Sundays and weekdays and different times to celebrate God and be encouraged and strengthened. So there are 4 things that we see as pillars in our church. Number 1, we believe as a church that our job is to gather, not to camp. Don't believe the lie that your job is just to be part of the furniture in the church. We believe that if you've truly encountered Jesus, your response is to go and gather folks. Number 2, we plant. The goal is that once we gather them, we plant them. And that's when the whole room comes into effect. Someone new shows up, we show so much love. We show so much acceptance. We show them that they are so welcome. But beyond just greeting them for the first time, we have to integrate people because this is kingdom, right? So it's not just enough to get someone to pray a prayer. It's not just enough to get someone involved in the church coffee club. The 3rd most important thing that we value at Dwelling Place is now equipping. It's the first thing that we do is we connect people with Jesus. The second thing we do is that we connect people with people. And the 3rd thing we do is we pour into those people in such a way where weakness, brokenness starts to leave and strength and training come, equipping. We are called to equip the saints for the work of the ministry, not teach the church to watch the pastors only. So then the final thing is that as that equipping is working, then it transitions to now you're empowered to go and do things. So it looks like, rather than I'm going to sit with you for long enough until you give me permission to be in charge. It looks like I'm going to work with those that are leading. We don't need some kind of celebrity groupie thing. We don't need roadies. No, we need sons and daughters. Because a father can never be validated unless their sons and daughters succeed. Fathers don't need sons and daughters to worship them. That's why Jesus showed that he washed their feet, didn't make them wash his. Hello. But he did need them to walk well for the rest of their lives because he was depending on them to take the value of the cross to the world. Now he's depending on you and us to take the value of the cross to the world because the disciples and the apostles have gone. Guys, we need to understand that this is a hub of healing, planting, community, yes, training and equipping. And you've often heard me talk about we are a hospital that heals those that come in. We are a classroom school that trains, and we're also an army that mobilizes. And so our job as a church is to equip and to raise you to walk worthy of your call, where you come out of a place where you feel like I'm a nobody and I'm just going to hide in church for the rest of my life. No, we're going to call you forward. We've got to do this. See these seats around you? The pastor's not responsible for filling these seats, you are. You're responsible for filling seats, and it's not just that you're filling seats, guys. It's that you're filling housing tracts in heaven. We've got to fill housing tracts in heaven, guys. It's not just about church memberships. Forget church membership. How about heaven's eternal reward? I just wanted to run through the vision of our church. We're excited about this. We've not changed our mind or our mandate. We believe this stuff, and it's not something that we've thought up. It is the Word of God. And from that platform, we're going to go into all regions of society as we grow as a church and as we get stronger, as you get stronger, as you get equipped, as you get empowered. We're going to do this together. But it looks like us where we're at right now, no matter whether you are in any one of those 4 stages, it looks like us getting Andrew going and getting Simon. Hey, come and look. There's something happening. Something's happening in my heart when I'm listening to this man. His name's Jesus, and there's something happening in here. You need to come hear this. We just need to keep it innocent, guys. We just need to keep it pure. We don't need any kind of popularity culture. We just need a Jesus culture. Amen.